Jesus Christ! Hello, hello, Gaming Horseman, and welcome to another reaction. Today we are starting a new series that 2 people voted on. There are 104 of you. How dare you? I'm joking. But, GREYLOCK. I've heard nothing but good things about GREYLOCK. So, for this, he has his own little, playlist. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna watch the fast forward videos and I'm gonna see really how this video plays out, what you guys think of it. And all I know about GREYLOCK is that this face, this one right here, tape 6, I see that a lot when looking for analog horror. But I want to dive on in. This is GREYLOCK, tape 1, back online, analog horror.
Primary systems online. Meeting sequence complete.
Okay.
Emergency shutdown protocols disengaged.
Okay.
System is offline for time code error 106.
Okay.
Contact technician for assistance.
Okay.
Welcome to Simuldyne USA Enhanced Access Operations.
Ah, my ears.
Please enter your clearance credentials.
Alright, let me just type in
Error. These credentials are not recognized.
That boss in a chair.
Clearance credential requirement overridden. Administrator privileges granted.
Oh.
Welcome back. Unknown user ID.
Huh.
What would you like to do?
Such? What?
Accessing archival storage form, GBS. Data extraction initiated.
Huh.
Data extraction, 10% complete.
Okay.
Data extraction, 4% complete.
Okay. Whatever.
Data extraction, 80% complete.
Okay.
Data extraction, complete. All data extracted to error, no.
Whoa, wait, seriously, it just ends? Okay, hold on, let's go back. Okay, so this one is a short one, but so for what's obvious, I can obviously gather, is that someone is getting information about, I'm assuming, whatever happened.
No way!
Yeah. But it seems like something doesn't like that he's doing this, because it keeps blocking out the important information. And we see all these different camera angles of, well, places, I assume, in the facility. And it's all abandoned. And it doesn't have... It has an arrow for how long it's been. So, not too much to really analyze about this fast video. It's not that I can see. But let's go on to the second one. Alright, here we are. This is tape number 2, To the Mountain, GREYLOCK Analog Horror. This is a longer one, so let's see what this... To the Mountain.
Dear believers, when men pursue evil, it is evil that they will find.
Oh, jeez.
Mark my words, there is no good that can come from the pursuit of darkness. Let me read to you, dear believer, the words of the late brilliant Charles Spurgeon, who discussed this at length in a sermon all the way back in 1864. He said, quote, our adversary, the devil, goes
Anyone
about
else
like a roaring lion,
remember
whom he may devour.
when they say like Pokemon was satanic and all that? But then recently everyone found out about Game Freak, and Game Freak is called Game Freak for a reason.
Very warily, therefore, should we endeavor to avoid
If there's nothing in this video, I might cut it out and just record the 5th one. So if there's a cut here, now you know why.
We are not to enter the thicket in search of the lion. We may pay dear.
Wait a minute, were those lights?
The lion. We may pay
Is that another car? Okay, just cut out. Okay, that looks like a tent off to the left. Why did you get out? I mean, I understand going to the mountain. Well, not really, because I don't know what the significance of the mountain is. But why would you get out of the car? Well, okay, hold on. Now, did maybe somebody went hunting? Ooh, okay. Somebody go hunting, maybe? Maybe? Oh, my ears. Okay, then. Okay, so that's the same piece of whatever wood. Oh, so this guy gets attacked. So we're another guy looking at the aftermath. What the hell? Oh boy, that's a lot of blood. That is a lot of blood. Why can't we... Uh-oh. Wait, is there somebody behind there? I have GREYLOck. Oh, I don't like this.
When we will come face to face with the devil himself, whether we intended to or not, dear believer.
Turn your high beams back on.
To him by our own hearts. In Matthew chapter 15, verse
what the hell was that?
By our own hearts.
I think I'm seeing
Matthew
things.
Chapter 15, verse 19.
Yeah, I'm seeing things.
It says, "For out of the heart come evil thoughts,
what?
Murder, adultery, sexual immorality, theft, false witness."
What is
slander.
with?
There is a shadow nested deep, deep within our hearts, within our minds, in a place most people don't even know exists within themselves.
I don't see anything. Am I supposed to?
Gonna call to those depths, dear believer.
Am I supposed to be saying something?
Tremble before the beast, you should make it easier on yourself. And accept what it is that he bestows upon you.
Jesus Christ!
Oh, hell no!
Oh, he's hauling ass. Haul ass. That was so loud in my head. Oh my... Dude, be careful going this fast. It looks icy, dude. Seriously, you might want to be careful. Why is the audio, like the radio, all messed up? Huh. Dude, you might want to be careful. Slow down. Dude, you need to slow down. I know you want to go fast and get the hell away from it. Okay. Let's go back. Okay, so this one, not really anything doesn't feel like anything connected to the first tape. But now my question, so we're clearly following someone who's heading up to the mountain. What significance that has, I have no clue. They get off out here and start walking. And we keep hearing the preacher talk. But whenever it switches to this view, the preacher's voice gets really distorted, as if the radio itself is being distorted. But so, did it catch him? Or are these two separate people? One went up to see the aftermath, and the other one up first, and, well, he's the aftermath all over the snow. Huh. Yeah, because that's a lot of blood. And this right here. Whatever, there's something behind this tree. What is that? Because that's not there in the aftermath image. It looks like it's in the tree. I thought somebody was holding like a book or something. No, it's in the tree, it looks like. And it's clear whoever saw the saw it, saw it, was terrified beyond belief. Now this part I don't understand. Am I missing something? I don't know. But something clearly knocks on his door and it scares the bejesus out of this person and they start hightailing it back down the mountain. I expected them to crash, if I'm being honest. I'm glad they didn't, but something... It has to be whatever is in the aftermath of it. Because only in the aftermath was the voice ever just started on the radio until he started hauling butt down the mountain. I'm gonna look at the comments and see real quick. Hold on. Okay, so after looking through the comments and looking back to the video, it was crazy hearing the priest, or I'm a preacher, talking. You might not hear him because I might have talked over him a bit. But it's like he's talking about the devil, like the sins of the devil. But towards the end, it started sounding like he started actually, like he says, accept the gift he bestows upon you, along that line. I think he also said the devil has plans for you, which that does not sound normal to say on a radio as a preacher. Unless you're preaching something else, just saying. But, let's move on to the third video. This has got me really intrigued. I don't know how this is all connected so far, but this might shed some light, hopefully, on it. This is tape 3. Orientation Protocols, GREYLOCK, Analog Horror. This video cassette is intended... Jesus Christ. For the sole use of name Alexander Michael Marsh. Okay.
Greetings, and welcome to the Preconditional Protocols and Orientation video system provided by Unit 13 as part of the United States Army and Project Stargate, created in partnership with Symbiodyne USA.
Hold on, what?
On behalf of all of us here at Unit 13, congratulations on your selection as one of our testing candidates.
Testing candidates?
We have a lot of questions, and this video is designed to answer them all.
I hope it does.
First, let's go over some background information to provide you with the crucial context you'll need for a full understanding of what it is we're doing at Unit 13.
Okay.
We're sure you've heard plenty of rumors surrounding what it is that we do, but we are willing to bet that most everything you've heard is wrong. Being a highly confidential part of Project Stargate, which you've already been briefed on, Unit 13 studies a revolutionary and promising area of parapsychology. Thoughtforms. If you're unfamiliar with what thoughtforms are, that's okay.
What are thoughtforms?
So, what are thoughtforms?
Please tell.
Through the ages, occultists and spiritualists, Tibetan monks to theosophists, have exercises.
Look at the nose on that lady on the right. I'm sorry, but my eyes immediately went to her nose and the dude's nose on the left. He's got a skinny nose, she's got a pointy nose.
Occultists and spiritualists, Tibetan monks.
The guy in the middle looks like he has a thumb for a nose. I know he doesn't, but look at that. Tell me he doesn't look like he has a thumb for a nose.
The theosophists have exercised the creation of what is sometimes referred to as a tulpa, otherwise known as a thought form.
A tulpa?
A thought form is the manifestation of a person's will, emotion, or other deeply psychologically energized state into a semi-physical form, existing as not only an extension of the person, but as its own independent and sentient entity. Thought forms are also able to be witnessed and experienced by third parties, and are not limited solely to the person who developed them. Thought forms have been formed to serve as familiars, companions, or even friends to those who conjure them. So, according to key literature, thought forms can be intentionally formed by a single person or multiple people. Really? They can be unintentionally formed as well.
There's something in
the air. They are always manifested through the deep will and focus of a person in a considerably heightened state of connectivity with their own consciousness. Traditional thought forms can vary widely in their level of influence in the real world. While they usually take physical formations eventually, the earliest stages are more apparitional in nature, with brief manifestations, though most often remaining as an unseen essence, much like a phantom or a ghost. At this phase, thought forms and ghosts are very similar in a number of ways. Individuals can make contact with them through communication devices, such as a Ouija board or through EVP sessions.
Oh,
The
nope.
platform may respond through moving objects, manipulating
Nope, that's a demon. Nope.
electronics, or even speaking words and short phrases.
Nope,
Due
demon.
to their striking similarities, a current theory established by Unit 13 suggests that what we know as ghosts may not be as common as we once believed. Rather than a deceased person's energy being left behind after death, it's possible, and indeed likely, that these paranormal entities are actually thought forms that are unintentionally created by those individuals that the deceased has left behind, who spend inordinate amounts of time in deeply emotional states, where their mental capacity is largely occupied by a powerful focus on the departed individual. In other words,
Interesting.
as these are the ideal conditions from which thought forms are born, people may very well create their own ghosts and hauntings.
That's
However, as
scary.
more time and energy is invested into the development of the thought form, they begin to harness more influence on their environment, until eventually exhibiting a semi-permanent physical appearance, and, in due course, becoming as tangible as a living creature. This is where Unit 13's interest comes in.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Sought to answer
I do not think that's a good idea. What if you think of like a monster, like a giant monster, like kaiju or something? Does that mean if you have enough capacity, or you have a group of people with enough capacity, you can literally just create a kaiju out of nowhere? That's not good. This is scary, especially if most people do it unintentionally. Could you imagine that? Ugh.
a very important question. Can thought forms be created in a manner that would benefit American society and help keep American citizens safe?
I don't know if I thought about that.
The practice of intentionally creating a thought form by traditional methods would undoubtedly take years and years of devout mental training. So, Project Stargate has enlisted a world-renowned authority in thought forms,
Project
a man named
Stargate.
Dr. Bernard Hayes, to oversee a number of the operations related
Bernard
to
Hayes.
Unit 13's work. His participation has been invaluable and has brought fruitful results to the project. Due to Unit 13 and Semiodyne USA's combined efforts, bringing together some of the most prestigious minds in the world, specializing in the sciences of the human consciousness, with cutting-edge technology and engineering methods, we've created a groundbreaking, proprietary invention. Introducing the Thought Form Manifester.
I don't like this.
The Thought Form Manifester is able to create truly independent and self-sustaining thought form entities from the minds of select.
I'm gonna speak my mind at the end of this.
Being that they come from the deepest recesses of the human mind, thought forms can appear in virtually any configuration.
Yeah.
They could look like a person, an object, an animal, or even something as abstract as the physical representation of an emotion.
I'm sorry,
That being
what?
said, it's recommended to brace yourself before touring the thought form chambers.
Makes
as
sense.
Thought forms can also take on appearances that could be considered disturbing, like a creature one might see in a childhood nightmare. There's no reason to be afraid, however.
I would piss myself. Sorry for the language. I'm trying to cut back on the language, but I would soil myself if I saw a giant spider.
All thought forms are docile by nature, and while they may look or behave afraid, however, all thought forms
Oh, docile by nature, it says. Okay, no.
and while they may look or behave in a frightening manner, and though they are capable of making physical contact, they pose no threat to humans.
I doubt that.
Once your session in the thought form manifester is completed, your thought form will be securely
'Cause you just-
transported directly into a
Because you just said they can physically touch us. Let me make sure I had them right. They said it can or can't.
and while they may look or behave in a frightening manner, and though they are capable of making physical contact, they
Yeah, although they are capable of making physical contact and they might act hostile.
pose no threat to humans.
Yeah, no,
Once
they
your session
definitely
in the
pose a
thought
threat.
form manifester is completed, your thought form will be securely transported directly into a containment chamber. Thought forms are unable to pass through the barrier of and will not be capable of causing you any issues.
You want to repeat
There
that
are some
one?
very rare potential side effects that may result from your session.
Oh, joy!
These side effects include increased tiredness, loss of balance, dizziness, insomnia, vomiting, and results of temporary amnesia, and mild hallucinations. These side effects, if present, will clear up within 72 hours of your session, and are
3
simply
days?
signs of your brain recalibrating to the real world. It is recommended you refrain from driving or operating heavy machinery for 72 hours after your session, even if you experience no side effects. None of these side effects should cause you any harm or overt stress, and former testing candidates who have experienced these side effects reported that they were very mild and merely a transient inconvenience. With all that out of the way, we're looking forward to your participation with Unit 13, and your time in the Thoughtform Manifester has been scheduled. However, there are several required mind exercises as a part of this video system that must be completed prior to your scheduled date in order to prime your consciousness and ensure the highest quality results. Please enter the video cassette labeled TF2, Waking Your Subconscious.
Team Fortress 2?
Now, this is the end of this tape.
Okay, before it goes to the next one. Alright. I think this is a bad idea. Mainly because they've mentioned that they can take on any form, like a child's nightmare. So what I said about the kaiju thing could actually happen. That would be horrifying. They can physically touch us. They can act hostile and creepy towards us. And yet, for some reason, this tape says they're not a danger to us. Like, why do I not believe that? I don't believe that at all, really. But we did find a couple. Found a couple things out. Yeah, the tulpa is another word for thought forms. We learned about Project Stargate. We learned about Simian Dine USA. We've learned about quite a good bits too, that these thought forms apparently might be what people think ghosts are. That's really interesting as a concept, that a human being who's suffering, or multiple human beings who are suffering from grief, can basically make a being. Because it's a being. There's no two ways about it. It's another being. Because they become they become like an actual, almost indistinguishable from people. Like, not as in how they look, but as in how you can like touch them. They can touch you back. Stuff like that. Does that mean they can talk? This answers questions, but now I've got more questions. Especially with the fact that it says that it can't be used to benefit. Why specifically can't it if they're not harmful to us? Why couldn't we make, say, think of the smartest person you can think of? No? And it's interesting that this tape mentions that if you're watching this, you are one of the people that's going to be coming up with a thought form or a tulpa. But you yourself do not know what it's going to be or what it's going to look like. Because they said it's from the most inner, deepest reaches of your mind. Alright, this is tape 4, Unexpected Visitors, GREYLOCK Analog Horror. Now, this is another long one, 8 minutes and 10 seconds. Unexpected Visitors. I have a good feeling it's going to be a thought form, most likely. Oh, there's somebody in the house. On that window on the right. Well, that was. So, we're through the eyes of a creeper. Good to know. Some heavy feet there. You know, if you're trying to be sneaky, you might want to turn the flashlight off. Just saying. If you plan to sneak up on them, flashlight off might be a good idea. Not trying to give you any pointers here, Mr. Whoever the heck you are. I don't see anything. I don't see anything. This guy really just likes the kitchen. He's just hungry. That's what he is. He's hungry. He wants some food. Okay, maybe not. Real quick, something that worries me about this video is it says unexpected visitors, not visitor, visitors. So there's more than one person outside this house right now, I assume. I don't know. This person ain't too stealthy, to be honest. He's, he, she, whoever the heck it is, whoever the heck they are, keeps shining the flashlight through the window. I'm pretty certain I notice a flashlight beam coming in through my window. I'd be like, what the? Is he putting it down? Yeah, he's put the camera down. Okay, he's doing something. Is he opening the window? Oh my god, he completely took the window frame off? I'm sorry? How crappy are your window frames if he can just pick it off? Like, boink. Oh, I don't like this. It feels weird being to the eyes of the home invader. I don't like this. Okay, that is not quiet at all, dude. Just saying, that was not quiet. The hell? Holy hell, he just like leaped in head first. This man nuts bonkers crazy. He's in the house. Yeah, this dude really doesn't know stealth very much, does he? I half expected to see someone there, not gonna lie. Fully expected it. Oh god. Oh no, oh. Oh, I don't like this. Oh god, I did not like that. You could hear multiple voices screaming, a male and a female. And we're just back in the now we're just walking away now. Looking up at the moon. You sick son of a bitch. Sick son of a bitch.
I'd like to thank my producer, my writers.
What the hell is this?
My friends, and you, the ordinary people who made me what I am today.
Next Headroom premieres after moonlighting tomorrow.
What in the world is this? Dude, you got some teeth. You like got no gum game. I'm actually brought
our current program at the request of the Massachusetts State Police.
Okay.
This is the emergency broadcast system.
Oh.
This is not a test.
Okay.
All normal broadcasting has been discontinued during the emergency.
Okay.
This station will broadcast official information, news, and instruction for northern Berkshire County, Massachusetts, after the following tone.
Okay. That's different noise than what I was expecting.
At 3:34 a.m., Massachusetts State Police confirmed the presence of a potential group of active and unidentified home invaders who have targeted 49 residences since approximately 11:15 p.m. last night.
What?
The attacks appear to be random, spanning across the towns of North Adams, Cheshire, Savoy, and Windsor. Residents are urged to take the following actions immediately. Wake all occupants of your home. Lock all doors and windows.
49 victims in one night? Is that what it said?
Multiple exits are available to prevent yourself from being cornered. Additionally, residents are urged to arm themselves with a blunt object or firearm if available and licensed. Only resort to self-protection if a suspect has entered your home, poses an active threat to you or your family, and you are unable to escape safely.
Nah, screw that first bit. He ain't got into my home. If he's outside and he's active trying to find a way in, I'm gonna introduce them to what God giveth man. Knowledge. And he's gonna learn real fast why he shouldn't do what he's doing.
If you are currently away from home, we are urging you not to return home at this time. Shelter in place where you are. If you are currently not in a secure area or in a vehicle, immediately head to your closest 7-Mart. Each 7-Mart location is currently being used as a safe area and as police station for your protection.
Okay.
Remain in your secure area until the threat has been resolved. Police are currently unable to determine a physical description of any of the assailants involved in these attacks. It is strongly advised you do not open your home to anyone you do not intimately recognize. Do not attempt to search for or engage with any suspects. The suspects are considered armed and extremely dangerous. Do not leave your secure area unless necessary. This is for your safety. Law enforcement will be armed and patrolling your area. Interfering with this investigation could result in lethal force being inadvertently...
Oh, you can hear... What the fuck are you doing looking outside while the broadcast is going? You stupid... You deserve... Oh my god, is that another Oh my god, that... Okay, maybe it's not a victim, because... Or is it a victim? Okay, yeah, no, that doesn't sound human. What the hell? That sounds like so many people. What the hell? Jesus! Fuck off! What? What the f... No! No! We're going back. Okay. First off, this will be the last video. I think that is a great way to end this video, but first I want to talk about it. Okay, so... We're back with the camera person. I'm assuming this is whoever saw the aftermath of the very first tape, the To the Mountain. Oh wait, no, second tape, To the Mountain. That ending scared the bejesus out of me. It was so surreal because you could hear the emergency broadcast going on in their house in the background. It was crazy. And then you start hearing screaming. And it didn't even sound human at some points because it sounded like there were hundreds of people screaming. But we found out that it was 49 people who were attacked. In one night is what's crazy. One night, 49 people by a group of unknown assailants. Oh my. Oh, that ending really just... I don't know why that's messed me up so bad. Maybe it's just because I don't like... Home invasion is scary because you're supposed to feel safe at home. You're supposed to feel safe. And when somebody enters that safe space that you do not know who has ill intent towards you, it can really just send you shivers. But that's going to be end of the video. Before anything, go subscribe to GREYLOCK. Leave a like on each of his videos as I have done. Please show them some love. I'm looking at the thumbnails for the rest of these videos, and they look awesome. Like I said, I'll do the next 4 if this video does good and if YouTube recommends it. But we learned a lot so far. We learned about a new project. We learned about the organization. We learned about thoughtforms. And it seems that now we know that these people are just attacking people randomly. It seems to be if they can get in, they're gonna attack you. Which is clearly the case with the last guy who possibly had his window open. It was waiting for him to try to close it. And then he sprung. But, like I said, this is going to be it for this video. If you liked it, please, you gotta do this for me. Leave a like. If you're new, please subscribe. I would love it. So you can stick up and see what else I'll make. Edit-wise or reaction-wise, or gaming-wise every now and then. But don't forget to go show love to GREYLOCK. I'm so excited to react to the rest of the series, but that will have to wait. So, I'll say what I always say at the end of every video. I hope you enjoyed. Hope it brought you a little something today. And bye-bye.